Okay, so I finally had a chance to use this, and I thought I would talk to you guys about how I've been feeling about these masks while I put it on and wrap it up. So, yeah, putting the hair up. I was in a rush this morning, so I didn't have time to do all of my skincare after showering. So I'm not feeling bad about taking moisturizer off to use this. But this is the Turmeric and Cranberry Seed Energizing Radiance Mask. Is supposed to invigorate and brighten skin appearance. And it does the Kiehl's Skin Sampler, Mini Mask Sampler Set. So it's got, I think, all the masks that they use, which has been really fun to try out. I've used everything except for this one. This one is the new one. I really don't like the smell of the Defend one, the cilantro and orange mask. Oh no, don't get in my hair. My hair's clean. Clean. Well, conditioned. I conditioned it because it got bleached yesterday. This is kind of dangerous because I'm using the screen of my phone to see if I'm getting anywhere near my hairline and my eyes. But, you know, you can kind of put a mask on pretty much on your own without it being an issue. So the reason I bought this set is because I'd been actually eyeing this one in particular. I really wanted to try it out, and I wanted to try more masks from more brands, because I'd kind of hit a lull in trying new brands. And I don't know, I was kind of looking at it. I'd finished up a mask. I was like, oh, I get to buy a new mask. What am I gonna buy? And I saw this come up. I was like, yes, this is great because it gives me a chance to try all of the Kiehl's masks and really get an idea of how I feel about them. And in particular, I get to try this mask, which I had been quite excited about. I don't even know if I knew what this was supposed to do for my skin other than, let's say, Haley. I get Kat and Haley mixed up, so I'm really sorry if I'm saying the wrong one, but I know her video channel name is Kitch Snitch, I think. She's one of the Beauty News girls. She's the lovely brunette who, I like her. I like them both, but I get them mixed up because I got to know them as Beauty News, not as their individual channels. I want to say Kat is the one who has Just By the Makeup. I want to say Haley is, I'm probably getting it backwards. I'm so bad at this. But she had talked about this and how she really, really liked it, which was good because I'd already been eyeing it. Because I was in a weird mood to try turmeric stuff because my boyfriend's currently in a phase where he's like, yeah, turmeric and everything, put it in everything. Because he's on the current hype of, like, yeah, turmeric's magic. I'm just like, it probably tastes good. We can put it in stuff. I'll add spices, sure. Also, turmeric is in a lot of Indian food, and I like Indian food, so I will use that as an excuse to make extra Indian food. But I was interested in this one, and this was a good chance to try it. So I'm going to let this dry for 5 to 10 minutes, rinse it off, and come back, talk to you guys, and we can put in the rest of the masks, and then I can tell you guys how I feel about the set as a whole. Okay, so this is the face mask washed off. I haven't put any toner or anything else on yet because I want you guys to see how my skin felt. Well, not how it felt. You can't touch my skin through the screen. But I actually really like it. Normally invigorating stuff leaves a lot more redness. It does feel really, really soft. I feel like it kind of, I don't know, if you have oily skin with big pores, you can kind of tend to feel the texture when you run your hands over it. And when it's really, really clean, you don't feel the texture, you just feel smoothness. That's what I feel right now. So, I like this right now. First impressions, I like it. I'm trying to think how I'll work this into my routine, though, because, as you can see, I am not good at, washing my face without getting water everywhere, so I normally do my face masks at night, where it doesn't matter if I get stuff everywhere, because I'm showering in the morning. And I don't know how I'm going to incorporate something like this, which is recommended for daytime use, and is really nice. I think this is a really nice mask to kind of, do your face and have it nice and well prepped and smoothed out for makeup or anything else you're going to do that day. It feels really nice right now. Oof. Okay, I'll stop that. So I will probably try and find a way to incorporate this into my routine, because I really don't do masks during the morning, but I can work on it. For something that makes me happy, I can work around that. I can do that. So I'm gonna do the rest of my skincare for the day. I'll let you guys look at me trying the rest of the masks right here, and we will wrap it up with how I feel about all of them. Hello. I'm not naked. I have a towel. But today, my skin's feeling kind of dry and itchy, so we are going to try out the Kiehl's Calendula and Aloe Soothing Hydration Mask. I'm going to smear this on my face, leave it on for 5 minutes, wash it off in the shower, and finish up what's going on. So, oh, it smells nice. It's very gelatinous. Oh yeah. Okay. It is thick. You can't see that probably because it's all clear. I'm feeling a little tingle. That's kind of just been how my skin's been reacting to everything lately. I don't know if it's having a reaction to something I tried and it's recovering now, or what. If it's trying to transition from oily to dry. I would hate that because I don't know how to deal with dry skin. Okay, and then I'm also going to spread it down my neck, just because my neck's been feeling dry too. It smells really nice though. Okay, so that's on. It took a decent amount, but I was also being generous. And you know, this is the sample size. So, I'm going to rub that into my hands just because I can. And I will be back after it's soaked in and I've washed it off. Okay, washed it off, moisturized, and it feels good. Less itchy than it has been. Normally I've put the lotion on and it's been good for like a couple minutes and like random parts start feeling itchy. Whereas right now everything feels kind of calm. So we're going to see how that works. So it's actually going to be one of the first days of me wearing a lotion this heavy during the day. It's something I was generally using at night and on my neck, but it's all over my face. So, first impressions of the mask is I like it, and I think it's going to be something nice to have in my collection for days that I've gone too heavy with like the mattifying and the oil things, because I have a lot of like clay masks and stuff like that and treatments meant to calm down the oil, and I think having something hydrating and calming will be good to have, so I like it. Good evening. Tonight I want to try this. This is the Kiehl's Ginger Leaf and Hibiscus Ginger Leaf and Hibiscus Firming Mask. So this is something I'm supposed to spread all over my skin and leave on overnight. Yeah. And then you wash it off. It says recommended for use 5 times a week, but we're just going to see how it goes. Even if I like it, I'm probably not going to buy this for putting on my skin every single night. But my skin is clean, moisturized, and it's time to put this on. I had to redo it because I forgot to take a video the actual morning after, so I did it again last night. This is a healing zit. It is not caused by the thing. But yes, my skin feels very hydrated. I don't know if it feels firmer, but again, I'm in my 20s, so I probably don't need any skin firming. It is skin still. It's not like, oh, people are gonna be mad I did that. You're not supposed to pull on your face. But yeah, it's nice. My face is feeling good. We'll try the other ones. Hello. So tonight I want to try the Cilantro and Orange Extract Pollutant Defending Mask. So, I don't really understand what this is supposed to do, but it's in the pack, and I'll try it out. It says defends against impurity and replenishes skin. So, I guess if you're in like a high smog area, a lot of air pollutants and stuff like that, this will help defend your skin. So I'm going to put this on. It says to put on a visible layer, leave it on for 5 minutes, tissue off the excess, and then leave what's just kind of bonded to your skin, I guess, on overnight to do some more work. So I'll be back in a little bit to let you know what this looks like all over my face. Am I beautiful yet? So, here it is. I hate it on principle because I hate cilantro, but it was part of the pack, and it's a mask, so we're trying it out. My best guess is to be something for sensitive skin if you've moved from like a more rural area into an urban area and you're dealing with more air pollutants, more smog, and it's breaking you out or something. Maybe this will do something. I'm gonna leave it on and deal with the fact that I hate cilantro, and I'll be back. Ugh. So I tried to wipe it off, but it got really thick, and so I still feel like I have a layer, which you're supposed to have, but I don't like it. It feels sticky. So I think I've got it as, yeah, it's in my hair. So I think I've got it as close as it's gonna get, so we're supposed to wear it until morning. I will check in with you after I shower in the morning. I hate cilantro. I fucking hate cilantro. It's disgusting. It's bad food. So it is the next morning. I have showered, washed the stuff off my face, and reapplied all my day stuff. Everything looks good. This is it that was there before. It's healing. Don't worry about that. I was surprised that there was still product on my face in the morning. Normally, because I move around a lot in my sleep and just kind of dig my face into the pillow, anything like sleeping mask or overnight mask is generally most of the way gone in the morning, but when I went to wash it off, I did feel the product, and I did get to wash it off, so that was interesting. I think that probably has to do with how sticky it was. As to whether or not I'm going to use it a lot more, I think I'll probably finish up the sample, but the texture's kind of gross. And I hate cilantro. I still hate cilantro. So, next product. So we're doing a mask today. This is the Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask with Amazonian White Clay. So, after I wash my face, it's all over. We're going to let it dry, and then we're supposed to kind of like rub it off with a warm washcloth, and we'll see what happens. So this is my skin after it. I'm gonna do the rest of my face stuff, moisturizer and whatever, and I'll see you guys in the morning to see if anything reacted badly. Hey, it is the next day. I have showered, washed my face, moisturized, all good stuff. No new breakouts, no new irritation really. Now I gotta do my makeup. Okay, so skin is done. As you can see, I always have a little bit more redness in my face than the rest of my corpsey body. But you have supposedly seen all of the masks, me putting them on, and initial impressions. I've used a couple of them more times since then, so I want to talk to you about what I feel now about each of these individual masks. So, I want to start with this one. I will likely never buy this again. I don't like the smell. The texture, I remember being kind of creepy. No. And it's not 100% sure what does it do? I know in general face masks kind of do a bit of a topical niceness, but what exactly it's supposed to do, I'm not sure if that really applies. Defending against impurities and pollution and replenishing skin, I think that's something that you would come across more if you were living like in a big city or in a highly air polluted area. And I live in St. Louis, but I don't live like in the city. We have pretty good air quality most of the time. The actual section of St. Louis that I live in is known for the amount of trees that we have. I can see 4 of them in my yard from the window behind you. We have a lot of plants. We've got a lot of that going on. I don't think that this is the kind of thing that I would need. If I move somewhere like, I don't know, New York or LA or Chicago, that I was going to be like living in the city, having my skin exposed to all of that air pollution, maybe, but I don't think this is really geared towards me. I think this is geared towards people who are living in bigger cities and having it affect their skin texture and all of that. So, I will use it up, but I'm not that excited. I'm not going to go out and run and grab a full size. This one that we literally just did. I did like this. I really liked how it felt, and I think I can work with it and find a way that it goes into my schedule, and I will probably try and grab a full size of this. It felt really nice. And I really like how my skin responded to it initially. And look how pretty. It's all clean, shiny. A little red because that's my life, but I'm interested in continuing to use this and see if I can make it a once or twice a week type fun time thing. Ginger leaf and hibiscus firming mask. I didn't not like it. The problem with overnight masks is I have a habit of forgetting to put them on. I've had them in my routine before, and I've had a set spot for it, and I've kind of moved away from that several years ago. So I kind of get my serum and my moisturizer on, and then I kind of forget about something like this. And I'm going to work on it and see if I can incorporate it, because I did like it. I love ginger. I always love ginger. The texture was fine, and I did feel it on my face, and the next morning I went to wash my face. If my skin feels the exact same the next morning, that means it didn't stay on my skin as a topical, sitting, really absorbing mask. If you're using an overnight mask, you should be able to feel yourself wash it off the next morning, because if it's not staying on all night, then why are you leaving it on all night? It should be a 5-10 minute mask then, because I need it to stick to my skin while I roll around in bed, because I do not just like sleep nice. Face up, I fall asleep like that, and I wake up with my face burrowed into the pillows, because apparently I'm a monster while I'm asleep. Who knows? But I move around, my face touches pillowcases and stuff like that, and I need it to stay in place, which this did, so that was nice. I just currently don't have a spot in my routine for it, so I'm going to try and use this like the turmeric mask and find a place for it while I'm using up this sample. Calendula and Aloe mask. This was a lifesaver when I used it, when my skin was really, really dry. But I've been working with new skincare and trying out some new stuff, and it's not nearly as dry. It's back to being kind of oily and normal-ish. Like, it doesn't feel dry. As long as I moisturize it a little bit, it's fine. It's still producing plenty of oils, that being, like, itchy and flaky. So I don't know if I'm going to need this the way other people would, but if you have dry skin, this was amazing. So, highly suggest it if you have dry skin, but I don't anymore. If something happens and my face freaks out again, I'll probably go and grab it, or if I still have some left over, because I'm going to try and use these up. I'm not going to let them just sit on my counter and rot for months. I will try this in a couple different ways. I'm wondering if I can multi-mask these, because I do have slightly more dryness out on the perimeter of my face, whereas I get really oily in my T-zone. So if I can multi-mask these, then that's a good way to use it up. I just don't think at this point I need a full size. If my skin freaks out again, yes, I will grab this because it helped a lot. It was moisturizing. It really did help calm and soothe and hydrate. And then the Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. This is the one I'm most likely to buy and use multiple times a week. Because I love me some clay masks. I really do. And this is a perfectly good clay mask. If I remember correctly, I don't think it burned or anything. Sometimes the masks burn, sometimes they're overly drying and I have to add extra moisturizer that night, even though it's kind of good to have my skin dried out. But again, some of them are too strong and it's irritating. This was a nice in-between where I felt like it was cleansing and doing that and not killing my skin. So, this I will probably, after trying some other masks, I like to try new masks, I will keep this on the rotation. Okay, so other question. Is this set worth the value? So this is a $39 set. We get to try all 5 masks. I don't know, because it was helpful for me. I really liked it. I don't think... the 2 that I knew I was interested in were the brightening mask, the turmeric and cranberry mask. And I think I was aware of the Rare Earth Deep Pore mask, but I don't think I'd been itching to try it. And I had started to see some ads for the ginger leaf and hibiscus mask, but at the time I didn't know it was a overnight sleeping mask, which would have definitely changed my interest in it. So that was helpful. And as somebody who does YouTube and reviews stuff and posts it for you, having all the masks that Kiehl makes, I think these are all the masks that Kiehl makes, having them all available to try and show you is great. This was great for a reviewing YouTube type thing. It's like a mini PR box that, you know, you pay for. As for the regular day-to-day person who's not doing reviews, who's not, I don't know. Because you could find a hidden gem, you could find something that you didn't know you needed, that you weren't that interested in trying until you had a sample. But I think this covers a wide enough range of skin issues that it's not likely for you to have all of them. Yeah. So, none of them are gonna, like, mess up your face, or probably be, like, if you have dry skin, I probably wouldn't put on the Rare Earth Deep Mask, because why would you want to? Your skin's already dry. It's gonna dry it out a little more, because that's just what clay masks do. But, you know, the soothing one, the firming one, the brightening, because that's what they say. Purify, soothe, firm, brighten, defend. I don't think any of them are gonna, like, be bad for your face, but I don't think you're gonna see good results for all of them based on what your skin is. So it's fun. I enjoyed it. I'm not saying don't buy it, but maybe get it and have, like, a mask night with some friends. We can all kind of mix and match and try different ones based on different skin issues, and then each one can go and buy their own one. Because I have friends with dry skin, I have friends with more aging skin, stuff like that. Like, this would be really nice for, like, a girls' night. Or if you're still younger and your parents are willing to buy you a $40 mask set for a sleepover, do that. So yeah, I think this is a good thing to, if you were really interested in multiple masks, it could be good. Do you need all of them? Probably not. Am I going to find uses for these? Probably. Am I going to repurchase all of them? No. But hopefully this was fun for you guys. I enjoyed it. I like trying stuff. And this is good just because I don't mind trying stuff that's not for my skin type or my skin issues, but I don't want to buy it full size generally. Unless somebody somewhere who has my skin type said, hey, I know it's marketed for A reason, but it's a godsend for B reason. So normally somebody has to tell me that. Okay, so I will see you guys next time. Let me know if you have any other things you want me to try out. If you're interested in seeing Kiehl's skincare, let me know, because we've done the masks here, but I'm still playing around with other, like, moisturizers and toners and stuff, and trying out different lines, and I know Kiehl's has a line, so I don't know if I'm wanting to try them yet. I've heard really good things. I've enjoyed some of the samples of, like, their face creams and stuff, but we'll see. So if you have a specific request on that, let me know in the comments. If you have a suggestion, you're like, hey, I have oily, slightly sensitive skin, and I've tried a product and it's fantastic, let me know. I'll see you guys next time.